So it's better to clean the data then and there itself whenever you get a time. So whenever these kind of things occurs, then we have to go back and clean the information. So data integration, none other than integrating the information. Scalability also forms a biggest challenge with respect to data integration. Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the second session of Unit 2, that's under Fundamental of Data Science. Unit 2 is all about data warehouse. Over here, my name is Deepa Kutnikar. I'm working as an assistant professor under Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I would like to say before this video, that's before you, session 2, there is one more session with respect to second unit, which we have covered before this. So I just request you to go back and check that video too. And now let's see what is that we have discussed in our session 1. In our session 1, we did understood like what is a data warehouse, and with respect to various inventors, what are the definitions that's with respect to data warehouse that we have discussed there. And up next, we did also discuss the characteristics of data warehousing. Then we did discuss 3-tier architecture of data warehouse. Further, we did also discuss the multi-dimensional data model, various schema types. We did understood what is schema and what are the various types involved in it. Followed by, we did also discuss the OLAP operations. So this was the agenda of session 1. And let's move forward and see what is the agenda of today's session. Yes, in today's session, we will be understanding what is data cleaning and why is it required and all. Followed by, we will also be discussing about data integration. So let's move forward and understand like what is data cleaning. As the name itself says, data cleaning is none other than cleaning the information. So how to clean the information? It's just that there will be some repeated information or duplicated information, or there will be some errors. So these type of unwanted, unnecessary information will be removed, and it is called as data cleaning. Now let's see why this data has to be cleaned, correct? Yeah, as a result of data cleaning, we will be able to get an accurate analyzed data. As a part of data cleaning, our time that is required for complete operation, even that comes down in downstreaming, isn't it? Yes, whatever the errors are there or duplicate information are there, if we clean at the initial stage itself, then it will be very helpful at the operation stage, that we will be more confident. Okay, this is my information and there is no need to go ahead and verify for duplication. Yes, absolutely, we do verify for that, but there is no necessary, but cut the last word, but it's not compulsory to go back and check at each and every stages, isn't it? Yes, that's why data cleaning is very, very crucial. And because of data cleaning, we can say that our analysis will be accurate, and we will be, as we save time, our performance also goes very well, isn't it? Yes, we will be getting accurate analysis, then we will be saving the time, and in turn, our performance will also grow, correct? So that's why data cleaning is necessary. In simple words, we can understand this in a better way. Like you might see in a phone gallery, there will be unwanted images, isn't it? So it's better to go back and check and delete the unwanted images, isn't it? If not, the space will be full, and it will be again and again showing the notification that yes, the space is full, please empty some space. And at that time, if you go back to your gallery, then there will be a lot of images which takes more time to load even, isn't it? So it's better to clean the data then and there itself whenever you get a time, isn't it? Yes, super. Now, as we did understood like what is data cleaning and why data cleaning is required, now let's move forward and understand what are the different types of data cleaning that are present. Yeah, so yes, the various data cleaning tasks includes handling missing data or values, as well as handling the noisy data, which we can say it has an outlier or an inconsistency in the information, as well as various errors in the informations, So whenever these kind of things occurs, then we have to go back and clean the information, or data cleaning is done during these tasks. Whenever we consider missing of values, there will be some variables, correct? The measures which we have to take care of. Yes, those measures are under missing values, that are none other than MCAR, which is nothing but missing completely at random, and further MAR, which is none other than missing at random. Similarly, MNAR, which says missing not at random. Yes, there will be various measuring terms through which you can completely handle the missing values or missing information. All right, great. Let's move forward. Now let's understand like how to completely handle the missing values. We did notice that there is some missing values. Now, how to fill those missing values? Yes, in order to do that, we can utilize this drop rows or columns through which we can easily go and point like which is the thing or what is the value that is being missing. And once we found with the missing type, then we can go ahead and fill with the either mean, median or mode, whichever is relative as well as prominent. Further, we can easily predict the missing values by seeing the neighboring values, isn't it? Don't you feel that? Yes, sometimes missing happens, but what to do? Yes, it has to be filled either by relation, by seeing the relation, or by predicting, or through some insights we can fill those missing values. And over here we can see that we can utilize the mean, median, mode, or sometimes there will be a center of distribution which will take care of various operations like mean, median and mode. Then followed by, if any example is required, yes, the center of distribution will take care of these things. So this is how we can go ahead and manage the missing values. All right, now let's understand the next type of error, that is noisy data. Whenever we go forward and verify that there is some noisy data, so how to detect that is whether it is a error or what type of error. Yes, it might be like there are various type of information or the errors with respect to noisy data. It might be like a outlier or inconsistencies or the errors. This kind of inappropriate noisy data are detected. So how is it verified? Yes, that's by the first one, outlier. It is been detected using various stats or visuals. The inconsistencies are detected by using various standardized formats. Yes, there will be various set of format which will be taken care whenever it is noticed that like there is a noisy data which is being arised. Next, if we have any errors, then how is it detected? That's by fixed typos will be there. Then by validating data, we can fix other various errors. Let's move forward and understand like what is the best practice that we have to follow in order to move with data cleaning. So over here we can observe there is a warehouse where the data is stored. If the data stored is required for next stage, then it is being transformed, and there will be some information that is not required, then at that instant itself we have to delete it. Now let's see what happened for the transformed information. The transformed information is saved, and again in that if any duplicate arises or any error information or error file has been arised, then it has to be deleted. Further, the information is ready for next level, correct? But in next level what happens, that information is not in a right way, so it has to go for some setup, and that setup will be followed by verifying information. That's by seeing or verifying other parts of the information. That's by suggesting some relationships, by seeing other information that is present, or we can define any of the insights. Okay, then forward my information that is being corrected is followed, and again in that there is if any of the error is found, it has to be deleted, or any of the unused or unwanted information is found, that has to be deleted. Further, the required file or the data is been resulted, or we can say it has been erased. So this is a process, but the best way to follow data cleaning is by documenting each and every process as well as validating that process. Also, whenever it is possible or wherever it is possible, we have to automate the process, which minimizes our time to go back and check each and every stage. Wherever automation is possible, we have to go forward and make it possible. Now let's move forward and understand, is there any tool that helps us in data cleaning? Yes, absolutely. There are various tools. For example, we have Pandas, which cleans the unwanted information for Python platform. Then we do have, through Excel, we can just add a filter and verify that whether my stored information is right, or I have to delete the unwanted information, so I'll get it there correct by adding filters. Yes, through that we can go forward and even utilize the Excel worksheets to manage data cleaning process. Or even sometimes what happens is, there will be data like year wise data we have saved, and the previous year data which are not required, which is outdated now. So those information also can be deleted by just selecting the dates, isn't it? Yes, that's possible by Excel platform. Next, there are also various types of cleaning tools, for example, Open, Refine, etc. So this is how we can go forward and manage the data cleaning. The next topic is data integration. So data integration, none other than integrating the information, or in simple words we can say combining the data from multiple sources into a unified view. So that is what this data integration is all about. Now let's understand like why this data integration is required, to get a complete picture of like what is that information which we have selected. It also improves the analysis as well as helps in making better decisions. Don't you feel that if we just collect the various information, then I can take that standalone decision by seeing or by comparing the same or relevant information that we have collected from other sources. Now let's see how this data integration is possible. Practically, it uses something called as ETL process. ETL is none other than extract, transform as well as load. So this is a practical term which is very helpful and important whenever we consider data integration. All right, which is none other than extract, transform and a load. Then it is also possible by considering this data virtualization. Thus, finally, we can say that data integration involves extracting the data from various sources, then transforming it into a consistent format, then loading it into a target system. So, why is this has to be followed? As it helps for analyzing, then reporting, as well as any other use that will take forward with respect to the information. So this is all about data integration. Let's move forward and understand like what are the different challenges that includes under this data integration. The first challenge is none other than a data heterogeneity, which means that different while integrating the information will be in the different format, and that is a key challenge, isn't it? Don't you feel if the information is in the same format, then it will be very helpful to integrate it in a single go. If it is not that, then we have to again convert it to a single format, then it has to be verified. Then finally, we can go ahead and predict what a data integration. That's why data heterogeneity is a big challenge with respect to. The next challenge that we can expect is a data quality. So this is our second challenge So data quality will include inconsistent data or missing data, as well as any errors, or we can also say the dirty or the unwanted information will be included. Next challenge is a schema matching. Yes, while we go forward and map different schemas, then the format must be same, isn't it? If the format is not same, then again it is a challenge. We have to verify the thing, we have to confirm it, validate it, then go forward for data integration, right? So that's why this schema matching is also a disadvantage, or we can say a challenge with respect to the data integration. The next challenge that we can expect is a scalability. There will be a large set of information, and handling that large data will be challenging, isn't it? It's like there will be complex set of information which is not required at that point of time, but yes, I need that information which is included in that complex information. So scalability also forms a biggest challenge with respect to data integration. Next thing that we have to mind is security as well as privacy of the information. We have to ensure that the data has to be protected across various sources. So these are the challenges that accounts for data integration. Let's move forward. Yes, so this was today's session, and in our upcoming session, that's in session 3, we will be discussing regarding data reduction as well as data transformation. So this is all about today's session. Thank you.